I am here with Jazz as my secret guest.
Hello.
He has come all the way from the suburbs to see me.
Hicksville, really.
Yes.
Yeah, total redneck.
Yeah. So we've had a nice little wander home to my house, and so now I'm all sweaty, so don't mind if I'm glowing. And yeah, I hope I'm not stinky. Okay. So why don't you tell us how to say your name properly? Your
that'd be Jazari Mekavolt, although he'd say, call me Jazz.
Yeah, sounds good. So you are a member of Guild Watch? You're
I'm
secretary?
secretary of Guild Watch, despite having missed the last two meetings. I'm a terrible secretary.
That's okay. I'm sure they won't flog you or anything.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know what you Alliance people do. Yeah, so why don't you tell us... Oh, and you have a guild. Are you the guild master?
I am. I'm guild master of Adventure Unlimited. We're not an RP guild or anything. We just kind of hang out, and there's a plan to do raids at some point, I think.
Cool. Isn't that your job to know?
Well, I'm co-leader, really.
Okay. Who is the other leader?
The other two leaders are Daryl and Celine.
Oh, cool.
Not Saline, Celine. That happens a lot.
I'll put a little caption on it.
All right, great.
Names. Yeah. So, okay, and we were talking about, so why don't you tell us a little bit about Jazz and his RPing background and
all right,
stuff.
I guess I can do that. Well, when I started RPing, having no idea how to roleplay in WoW, despite having played D&D and such.
That was my problem too.
Yeah. Basically, Jazz has spent most of his 103-year lifespan so far not being in cities or having any sort of contact with other people. So 2 years ago, approximately, depending on how long you think the cat time skip was.
There was no time skip.
There was a time.
No.
Never mind. Okay. Depending on how long you think that was, to about 2 years ago. Between 1 year and 5 years ago, he showed up in Stormwind doing research on seismic activity underneath the ground, and on behalf of the Explorers League. And basically, he wandered into a tavern called the Respite, and everything launched from there. Started making contacts, although he's terrible with people, or he says he is anyway. Somehow seems to know a lot of people anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, haven't you been around for a long time?
No, I'm a total RP noob. I've been around for less than a year, and there's all these people. There's a community that goes back to the server launch, and I'm struggling to meet people and find out the
Maybe I'm thinking of Mixler. I don't know.
Mixler has been around forever.
Yeah.
Mixler is totally different. He's arcane. I'm fire. You know.
Okay.
Let's see. More recently, Jazz built something called a vortex manipulator, which is a time travel device.
And bad news, then.
It is totally bad news. And he's been experimenting with that and such. Got in trouble with a few bronze dragons, accidentally summoned giant evil creatures, blew them up.
They tend to get upset about that.
Yeah, they do. Traveled back in time to stop Viara from killing everybody.
That's okay.
She turned kind of evil. I mean, more evil.
She is pretty evil there already.
Oh, Viara just misunderstood.
Sure.
Totally.
Okay. I will take your word for it. I don't think I've ever actually met her in game, actually.
Yeah.